Good morning. Happy Friday. It's February the 5th. Yep, February the 5th. It is a chilly Friday morning in North Texas. I missed you guys yesterday. I didn't post a video, didn't make a video, wasn't feeling well. Cold got me really, but I had chills and I had fever and I had body aches and headache and my throat was hurting and all of those things. But I went to the doctor. I ruled out COVID. I ruled out the flu. I just have a cold that impacted me significantly. But I'm feeling better today because I got my rest. I drank some tea. I drank some water. I took my meds, and I'm ready to go for the day. I woke up this morning. I mean, a thought hit me, bam, and I jumped out of the bed. My first alarm had gone off, and I snuggled back in the bed, and then uh, this thought hit me, and I jumped up. And I was like, I'm ready to go. And probably about 3:30 this morning, I started to roll around, and all of the thoughts of what I needed to do in the day started to come into my head, and robbed me of those last couple of hours of sleep. And I thought, do something different today. I have a third grade class that struggles, and I thought, be there when they get there. Because I'm at a different door, and I greet fourth graders and fifth graders, and second graders. But it's like I said, you need to be at the classroom when that class gets there to make sure that they start their day off right. And so that's something new. And so when I looked at the action for happiness step today, that's what it said to do. It said do something new. And I said, okay, look, that's an alignment. I like that. But the thought that hit my head when I woke up this morning was, you got to let go. You got to let go. And the quote that came to my mind was, there's this quote that says, what's the difference between liking something and loving something? It says, Buddha answered, if you like a flower, you pluck it. You possess it, you hold it, you put it in a vase, and you look at it and you admire it. But if you love it, you water it and you nurture it, and you help it to grow. And so you don't attempt to attach it or possess it. Because, when you hold on too tightly to things, you can crush the life out of them. That fear of loss, that fear of things not working out, can often make us hold on to things too tightly and crush the life out of it. And it changes and it becomes something that isn't something that we love anymore. And that struck me. It was like that's what made me hop out of bed. That thought. I said, and I'm gonna share it. I don't even have the quote yet. The email's not even done yet. But I was excited to get up and make this video about that. So when I used to say this in the classroom, I used to say this to groups of people. I don't know why that was placed in my heart to share, but somebody needed to hear it. I personally know that I needed to hear it. But the thought that I needed to share it with you all was that you all needed to hear it as well. Don't hold on too tight to things. And that brings me back to a couple of weeks ago when we reflected on detachment, not allowing things to overwhelm you or consume you. You can lose yourself to that. That's that enmeshment. You want to practice connectedness, practice intimacy without being enmeshed. When you enmesh, you lose yourself. It's almost like, I don't know, I have this picture in my mind of when two things come together and then they lose the individuality and they become so I guess I'm thinking of the Pirates of Caribbean when the scales took over someone. I don't know. It's this picture in my mind that comes to my mind, but that was the message that popped into my head this morning. And if it resonates with you, then I'm thankful for that. I know it resonated with me, and it gave me the energy to pop up and get ready for this day and go out and do wonderful and great things. And it even matches the reflection piece in our virtue. Um, I use my creativity to bring something new to the world. And I've shared with you all before that your unique perspective, no one else can bring. Other people can bring things that could be so close to what you bring, you might think that you're bringing the same thing, but no one else can bring the uniqueness of your lived experience, because everybody takes something different from every experience. Five people can experience the same event, and if you ask them to reflect on what they took from it or what they saw or what they felt, there's going to be something slightly different. I used to do this activity with my seventh graders where I would put up a couple of water bottles and I would ask them to describe what they saw. And it was always interesting to hear them, express just uniquely, what do you see? And the point of that assignment that I gave my students was, because I was a writing teacher, I wanted them to know that everybody brought something different. That was my way of teaching them. Don't ever copy. Don't ever give me what someone else is giving me. Don't ever think that what someone else is giving me is the right thing or the better thing. I want what you got, because what you have is a unique perspective. And then I want to work with you on how to express your ideas out of your head. But first, you got to be confident in what you bring to the world. So that, that assignment, um, it was always interesting, and I mean, for my teachers who watch, use it. Just 3 water bottles. Now the water bottles, real fancy water bottles. At the time, I was drinking Eternal water bottles. These beautiful, shapely blue bottles. But um, just for yourself and for anyone around you, know that you bring a unique perspective to the world, and it is valued and it is valuable, and it is valuable to you to always hold on to that. That's one thing. And then the other thing again is, don't hold on too tight. Don't hold on too tight. That's the other message that's coming up for me today to share with you. So have a fantastic Friday. I love the crisp cold weather. Got my Dillard Hue, my Dillard, call this thing, sweatshirt on, hoodie on, and it's going to be a beautiful day no matter what happens. It's going to be a productive day no matter what happens. I'm going to have a beautiful day no matter what happens. I'm going to keep this smile on my face. I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to be kind to others no matter what happens. Because when I go to sleep tonight, November the 5th, 2021 shall be done and never come again. So I got to get everything out of it that I can right now today. And I wish the same for you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be blessed. Be happy. Choose joy. Take care.